Hey everyone, Gurky here with Exus Network. We're very, very sorry that we have to make this video. We thought things were going to just, kind of like ride out a little bit more smoothly than they did. But this video is going to be a rather in-depth explanation as to why the one was removed from Exus Network. He didn't leave, he was removed. This video might be a little jumpy from topic to topic, and I do apologize for that. I did not want to have to make this video. I have tried to be impartial throughout this entire process since joining up with Josh and the one and creating our little trio. I don't get involved with the politics between Josh and the one, or I try not to, which is one of the reasons why you didn't hear my name mentioned negatively in the video. And the one, I do apologize. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I am part of Exus Network, and I have to make this video, dude. Sorry, because almost every single thing that was inside your video is absolutely wrong. And I am one of the faces of Exus Network, as you know, and I'm sorry, but this cannot fly. So we're going to talk about the last thing that happened. Basically the issue that brought this to a head. So for Brown Dust 2, the one he did a live stream, okay, on day one. The live stream, well, first of all, half the people inside the VC didn't even know he was live streaming until about probably 30 minutes into it. It was him playing the game, making random comments, people in voice chat, talking shit about Outer Plane. Not talking shit, just, talking shit. What we do, locker room talk. About Outer Plane and about Brown Dust. So he made it about an hour and a half long. Alright. So it's a live stream. It saves it. Okay. Whatever. But then what he did is he went in there and he cut the live stream into two portions. He cut a 40-minute section out and labeled it a first impression, and then cut another section out and labeled it a summon video. Now, the summon video part, I don't have a problem with. Some people like watching that. It was part of your live stream. Obviously, you can't double record, so that's fine. But he took the 40 minutes, made it a first impression, didn't talk about his opinions, didn't talk about what he was seeing, the artwork. He didn't do anything. He just literally took a live stream and made it a first impression video. And so basically he tried to take one video and turn it into three to help meet his minimum requirements that we had agreed to when we started this partnership. So there's that. That was the last thing. And then he ended up putting a video on Premiere to be premiered on Monday for Outer Plane. And what he was trying to do is he was trying to take that one video, turn it into three, and then premiere a video for the following week, so he could just take a week off and not make content. But the problem with that is the content he was trying to premiere next week is not something that needed to wait 5 days to come out. And by withholding content like that, it's not like we're doing content for a CBT or something like that, and there's an embargo and we can't post content, so we set it up to release on whatever day the embargo lifts. That's not what it was. So him and Josh got into a fight over that. And it was the absolute last straw, and we made a collective decision that it was time to separate from this arrangement. One of the other things he said is that he didn't. Well, we're going to start off with this. First of all, nobody ever said he needed permission to get help from another content creator. Okay, he literally said that every time he asked Josh for help, Josh told him no. He's more interested in Exus and whatnot. So half of that's true. Josh did say he's more interested in Exus. It's the channel that we work at, and we create content for. All right, But the one didn't tell you about the hours that we sat here, you know, helping him fix his OBS settings and teaching him how to incorporate the Video Ninja into his streams. Like, there's a lot of stuff that happened here where we were helping him. And let's not get it confused. I'm new to content creation too. I'm 3 months in. I was eating all this up too. I was learning, but I would get in there and mess with certain things. And if I figured something out or I knew something, I would try to impart it onto him or even Josh. I taught Josh a bunch. Josh has been using Photoshop for fucking, I don't know, 10, 15 years or however long, and I've taught him a bunch of stuff because there's certain ways he does things, like he doesn't know, like Control Y, like how to redo something in certain things. And he taught me how to to mask cut things from multiple screenshots. Like this has been a give and take relationship since day one. Anyway, the biggest issue that happened before the lack of content quality was this thing. I'm not going to mention the YouTuber's name. All right, but he signed a paid contract with another YouTuber that is a direct competitor with us. That is what got his personal channel removed from Exus Network. When we all started this, I was going to post content to my channel. The one was going to post content to his channel, and then we were all going to post content to Exus. We sat down and had a conversation, probably 2 or 3 hours, and it made more sense to revive a channel with almost 23,000 members than for me to keep mine going at 100 members, and at the time the one had 400 and something subscribers. It made more sense. I said, you know what? I'm new to this. I only got 100 subscribers. I'd rather use your Exus platform to have broader reach. The one didn't want to give up his channel. Nobody complained about it, but we all agreed that the content for Exus Network would come first because we are the monetized channel. The one is not monetized. So after that initial agreement, and when Star Rail ended up becoming impossible to get into because everybody and their fucking mother was creating content, he's like, you know what? I still want to create Star Rail content, so I'm going to do that on my channel. And then I'm going to do the other content for Exus. No problem with that. We weren't covering Star Rail. You're not competing with Exus. Go right ahead and do it. But it is very, very unprofessional to sign a contract with another YouTuber, a direct competitor, without even consulting us. So that's why his channel was removed from the featured section. Okay? And then immediately after his channel is removed from the featured section, he goes back and adds it back to the featured. Josh removed it again. And then he started plugging his own channel in the beginning of his videos. They're up right now. We're not pulling anything down. He's getting paid for this. He's getting paid for his videos. There are videos. It's Exus Network videos. That was the agreement we made. They're up. Go look at them. The last 3 or 4 videos he made puts fucking his channel right up there on the front. Says, hey, make sure you come over to subscribe. So not only is he have a contract with a direct competitor, but he's also using our 23,000 subs that he didn't work for. He was probably a part of maybe a couple hundred new members, but plugging his personal channel into ours and trying to eat off what all 3 of us rebuilt. Absolutely unprofessional. All right, so another one of the issues was, all right, so let me go through here. All right, so he was never treated as a lesser creator or person in VC or staff chat. He was told that he has to actually create content and not just post videos of random people chatting in VC. We've had many issues with him that we've brought up, and he was giving chance after chance after chance after chance to correct these mistakes. And we're not just talking about content; we're talking about the way he interacts with people as well. So the issue is he always plays the victim, and he engages in arguments with almost every single person associated with Exus in VC. He comes in, he argues with someone every single fucking day. We've received several complaints from members, and again, gave him many chances, even with his lack of content quality, fighting with other members, and always playing the victim. We gave him chance after chance after chance. Okay, if you're not up to par with what we agreed on, you need to go. We didn't do that with him. We weren't trying to kick him out. We weren't trying to throw him under the fucking bus. We wanted him there. And I fought for him on multiple occasions. And I was the sole person that basically made the decision to keep him around. Because there was a couple times when he fucked up pretty bad, like the shit with Clint. Sorry. I mentioned him. Sorry, dude. Josh wanted him to go. That's literally you can't fucking work for McDonald's and tell people to go to Burger King when they come in to buy your food. That doesn't work like that. Okay, so at one point he claimed he had college finals and some other personal things, work and whatever, and he took 2 weeks off. 2 weeks. We said nothing. Josh and I filled in his gaps with content and kept moving. We didn't harass him. We didn't threaten him. He said he would make it up and be more active when he was done, and we said okay. One of the things he forgets to mention is when we all agreed to this, it was stated very clearly that real life always takes precedent over online life. You know, most days he would pop in VC for 5 or 10 minutes, then leave. You know, he'd say after work, or you know, he'd talk about, you know, how he was trying to cheat on his girlfriend. He actually came in and asked us, you know, what his thoughts were on him chasing after some other girl while he had a girlfriend. Complete fucking scumbag shit. Okay? So, we didn't say anything. You know, the complaints from us started after his vacation was over and his additional week without content was over. His quality, or lack thereof, was noted, and he was told he needed to actually make content and not just slice up live streams. Listen, it got so bad, and you can go check the videos. There was probably a week or two where we had to hand feed him videos because he didn't have time to make videos. This was all discussed at the beginning. If you don't have time, don't do it. Every time he come into VC, oh man, I got time, I got plenty of time. He never had time. He was hand-fed videos for like 2 weeks. You can go look on there. There's a string of, 1 million pre-registrations, gift code this, new gift code. He was given these easy 3, 4, 5 minute videos just so he could put out content and he could stay on the team. This is the stuff we did for him on a daily or weekly basis. He's over here telling people he's being worked like a dog and Josh is the dictator. I'm going to tell you the problem I had with Josh when I first started and why that problem, stopped being a problem. I'm new to this, man. So I'd make my thumbnails and then I would go out and I would put the title, outer plane, blah, 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 blah. Okay? This is what he would do. He would go in there and he would, on my first several videos, he would change the title to make it stand out more. Do the math, the 23,000 sub channel. Is he a million subs? No. But you don't get 23,000 subs by fucking off and doing nothing. So he'd change them and they would stand out more. I brought it up one day. I was like, dude, I'm not trying to be a dick, but why do you keep changing it? And he told me, he says, listen, when people look at your videos in the description, keywords stick out more. Like you want you want your title to go boom. You want some pizzazz. And I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. And, he fixed a couple more later on, and we've been fine ever since. I defer to Josh in a lot of things only because he's been creating content a lot longer than I have. But I have not had a single instance where I felt like I was being told what I had to do. I've never got yelled at. I've never got bitched at. Nothing. Because when I make videos, whether you like the content or not, I go in there, I play the game, I learn, the mechanics or whatever it is that we're talking about, and that's what I use to make my content. I don't blindly go in there like this one video he made. And listen, we don't remove the comments. He removed some comments and banned some people from the YouTube channel, but some of the comments are still there. He made a guide for something. I forgot what it was, but he went through and minimum 50% of that information was misinformation. It was wrong. He was telling people that this one item was something else. He just didn't do the research. While we're not some professional studio that has cuts, edits, and flipping fucking screens and people come. We don't do all that. We make videos. And that's it. They're very basic. They get the information out there. That's what our subscribers want, and that's what it is. But even with that being said, we have a standard of quality that we require here at Exus, and that standard of quality is pretty fucking low. When I see some of these other videos out there like this, completely nothing to do with our channel, and I'm gonna give a partial shout out. There's a YouTuber out there I don't like. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like the way he talks. I don't like anything about him. Why? I don't know. But he puts in so much work and spells everything out, and it's all up there on the screen. He does more work than most people. His name is Matt Jestik, and right now he's making Diablo 4 content. His content is so fucking good and well thought out and delivered. I can't stand the dude. I don't know why, and I still watch his videos. That our bar is very low. Just get the correct information out there. And when we first started this, we agreed at 2 videos per week. And then we actually amended that a couple weeks ago. And the reason we amended it, and he doesn't know this, but the reason we amended it because of things that were going on with the one. We agreed with equal shares. Until the channel started taking off and making thousands and thousands of dollars a month, the agreement was 20% goes back into the channel. That 20% goes to if we need to pay for templates to be made, for overlays, PNG tubers, anything, hosting the website, anything related to the channel and Exus Network, 20% went back. The other 80% got split 3 ways. That was the agreement. Okay? And just like a marriage, whether you put in 10% this month or 90% this month, you're getting paid equal. Equal. We didn't say, oh, you know what? Listen, you only put out 2 videos this month, so you're not getting paid equal. We're going to change it up just this month because you didn't put out your content, and you know what? We're only going to pay you for the videos that you put out. We didn't do that. We didn't do anything like that. Like I said, we gave this dude many chances. It's like every other day, every week there was some issue going on, and at the end of the day. With all the stuff that just happened with the other content creator and just the lack of quality, he sat here and claimed that he spent 40 minutes cutting an hour cutting a 40-minute clip out of an hour and a half video. Dude, you could be brand new to content creation today, and it would only take you a couple minutes to cut out a section of that video. And he said he spent an hour on it. There's nothing in the video. There's no cutscenes. There's no memes. There's no nothing. It's literally just a cut and paste. Listen, man, we tried. We tried very hard. Listen, he even jumped on here one day in VC and started. And this only happened like 2 or 3 times. But he actually jumped on fucking in VC and started in attacking us, saying, "Oh, you're trying to kick me out of the channel and blah blah blah." I don't know. This is probably like a month ago, and we had to sit here and explain to him that's not what we're doing. But you're not holding up your end of the bargain. Even when you took 2 weeks off, we didn't say, listen, dude, you got to make up fucking 4 videos. You have 2 days to do it. You're out. We didn't do any of that. We let him live, dude. And one of the funny things is he's trying to say, oh, hey, because of me, we get all these views. Listen, there might be 1 or 2 videos that he made, on his own that did well, but everything else he was hand fed. Those code videos with 5,000-6,000 views. Literally in staff chat. Hey, the one. Here, this is a quick 3-4 minute video for a new code. You want to make it real quick? Because he wasn't making content. If you don't have the time, and we told him this, if you don't have the time to say this, I don't have the time. Excuse me. I need to take a month off to get my shit together. You know what we would have done? He would have got paid for the content he made. He would have took a month off. And then if he had the time at the end of the month, we would have brought him back. But you can't sit here and not create content on a platform that thrives off content. And like I said before, we changed. I went from 2 videos a week to 3 videos a week. That's it. It went up 1 video. And like I said, he took that 1 live stream, turned it into 3 videos, tried to use those videos for the week, and then tried to create content for fucking next week on a summon video where it would have been it would have been too late. And then Josh went up there and Josh said, listen, he you know, it's not one of those videos that has to be postponed. It makes no sense. He's hurting the channel's view. And Josh went up there and published it and told him about it. You know, and then he wants to cherry pick things out of staff chat, which the first thing he posted in staff chat kind of like, it doesn't prove his point at all. It doesn't back him up at all. You know, and then there's the, you want to talk about, you know, harassment and shit. He harassed Josh for weeks about getting his first paycheck. Weeks. Must have asked him fucking 6, 7, 8 times. Yo, man, when's that paycheck gonna come out? When's that paycheck? Like, his channel's not monetized, so he doesn't know. YouTube doesn't pay you when you get the fucking views, man. They hold back. Like, you get paid in February for what you did in January. Harassed him for weeks over $14. $14 fucking dollars. Harassed him for weeks. Well, not probably a week and a half. Like, but it I don't know. Like I said, 6, 7, 8 times. Hey, when am I getting paid? When am I getting paid? When am I getting paid? Listen, here's the problem. Problem is he's young. He's got too much going on in his life, and he doesn't have enough time to be even a part-time content creator. He just he doesn't have it. Again, I wanted to stay out of this. I've stayed neutral. Like I said, he might make a response video. That's fine. But the reason you didn't hear my name in that fucking video is because I was neutral. I even defended him a few times. You know, but that only goes so far. It only goes so far. Like I said, he did not leave Exus Network. He was kicked out for a series of mistakes, and some of those mistakes would have got him fired from any job that he would have had. Any job. Let me go work at McDonald's and then sign up and become a promoter for Burger King. Like, I mean, come on, dude. That's common sense, man. You did this to yourself. If you would have just put in the work, that 40 minutes you said that you claimed, the hour you claimed editing that fucking video that literally took you 2 minutes, you could have made a first impressions video. Like, with content, with informative information. Not our voice chat of us fucking bullshitting and talking shit about other games. Like, that's not professional quality. Now, you could talk shit and hate on me all you want. I don't know if Josh wanted to make a video or not, but I had to, because you know what? I'm invested in Exus. I'm part of the channel. And your video was an attack on me just as much as it was an attack on Josh. Everything in this video is 100% facts. Most of it can be backed up through staff chat and other conversations. You can go look at our videos, at the comments in the videos. Listen, there were people that would come in and say, "Oh, this channel would be better without you." And what does he do? He removes the comment and bans the user. I mean, that's just the way it is. I'm not gonna take too much more of your time. I didn't want to make this video. I don't even care if it gets a single fucking view, but I have to defend what I've put my time and effort into. So, you know, for whoever's listening, thank you. We appreciate it. And, you know, hopefully we can move on from this now that the correct information is out there. And, I don't know, man. I don't know. Peace.